Welcome back to Bay Area Focus. Sheri Brisson is helping young adults who are struggling with physical and mental illness in an innovative way through a mobile game. She has used her own personal health experience to change the lives of others. Sheri and Nicole Gustafson are at our table to tell us the details of this new game. So Sheri, tell us about the Digging Deep project. What is behind that?
So the Digging Deep project started because I'm a survivor, in fact, of brain cancer myself, a 30-year survivor. And in my own healing process, I realized I hadn't even begun to heal emotionally until well after I had healed physically. And on the 25th anniversary of my survivorship, I decided I wanted to do something about that in a big way. And I wanted to create tools that help young people, teens and young adults, and in this case, children too, which was started called Digging Deep, was a very colorful book where kids could respond to writing prompts to help them through these difficult emotional side of dealing with the illness struggles that they have.
And you moved from that book to an app called Shadow's Edge?
So believe it or not, this heavy book, you don't want to send it all over the country. And we'd been doing that for 3 years, and we just couldn't keep up with demand. And so we wanted to make a product that would be where kids are at, which is on their cell phones, on their iPads, mobile, and it takes journaling, the concept of healing through journal writing, one step further because it's mobile, right? So it can be anywhere, whenever you get in the mood to write. And it also provided an opportunity. There's no white pages here. It's all bright colored pages. So we wanted to provide a blank slate, and instead of it just being like blank pages in a journal, we decided to create a whole game around it and put it and make an environment where kids could be immersed in this world where the blank slate is a colorless city, a city that's been wiped out by a major storm that they have the power to bring back to life through their self-expression by making graffiti all over the city that expresses what's going on for them and through writing.
To give our viewers an idea of what you're talking about, we actually have video. Let's take a look.
Once upon a time, there was a city where everyone expressed themselves freely. The graffiti all over the city made Shadow's Edge beautiful and connected everyone. Then, one day, tragedy struck.
It's been hit, just like we've been hit by this diagnosis, this illness, this disease.
It is the first mobile game for teens to build resilience in the face of their health challenges.
The quest of the player in the game is to bring Shadow's Edge back to life. He does that through journaling and through creative expression.
And actually, as you put in your own words, your own creativity, your own art, this world blossoms again and comes back to life.
Through the metaphor, really, of a city that's been somehow decimated or destroyed, you have the power to reconstruct it, and reconstruct it, both its beauty but also its meaning.
Such a great idea. Nicole, you actually have used this app.
Yes.
What has it done for you?
For me, it's really given me a platform where I can express myself on really important things that you don't normally get to think about when you're ill, or even just trying to return to a normal life again.
What kind of things have you gone through that led you to this app?
So I've gone through a few medical issues myself, and I really found that this app just allowed me to kind of forget about those things and to just be able to get my feelings out about how I was feeling and how I was really just dealing with the illness.
And for both of you, I mean, it is really important to express your feelings about things for adults, but especially for teens.
Well, too often, I think adults want to jump in there and help teens and other young adults by taking them out of their experience, by distracting them or by trying to make them feel better. And it's not always helping the situation. It's one way to work with people, but most importantly, I think it's to give them the power to be proactive and taking that role of healing themselves or healing the emotional side of what's going on for them. For a lot of these kids, these illnesses that they're dealing with today can be so prolonged There's so many complex treatments, and that takes its emotional toll. And there's just so many more survivors of childhood illness and things that kids are experiencing that they might not have survived from before, but now they need to learn how to live with their illness and get the tools, not just on the expressive side, but we've incorporated a lot of things in the game that are little life lessons and wisdoms that they discover as they go through the world.
Yeah, it seems like such a great tool. So thank you so much for coming on the show and sharing your stories with us. And to find out more about Sheri's incredible game, just log on to shadowsedge.com. And that is going to do it for our show this week, but we will be back with more Bay Area Focus next week. Have a great day.